Hi, I'm Marisha Auerbach, and I'm hoping that you'll join me for the Grow Your Own Produce workshop series. I first started on my journey of learning about permaculture over 20 years ago. I've been growing my own food year-round in the Pacific Northwest for over 15 years, so I'm well practiced in what can you grow and what do you do with it. It's rare to find a workshop series that takes you step by step through the seasons, giving you bite-sized chunks of what to do in your garden each month so that you can meet the key thresholds based on your climate and the seasonal needs of the vegetables in your area. So in my class, you're going to be learning about how to find these niches in your environment. Where are your opportunities to be able to grow the foods that you want and incorporate them into your life while also stewarding your environment and helping to be a part of the solution.
So I didn't grow up gardening at all, but I really wanted to learn about how to grow most of my own food, which is like this huge task if you didn't grow up gardening, right? So I got the whole library of books and have kind of fumbled around for a few years. Having kind of the guidance that you had, it's like kind of having like my own personal gardening coach. It was really awesome because you could like walk me through like month by month, because the piece that I didn't have was the timing and how everything all went together. That was probably the biggest thing that I found helpful.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I think and so it was really nice when, okay, this month or coming month, you need to focus on this for this region, or if you want to do this, make sure you do this before. And that was kind of nice because before it would be like, oh, we missed that opportunity or we missed that window of time because you're not used to thinking about it that way. So that was, I think, our number one biggest benefit for taking the class.
It's important to think about what do we grow and how does this fit in our year-round diet. In the northern climates, we can grow lots of food in the summertime and not so much in the winter. So it's important to have an eye on how we're going to maximize our summer harvest and put it up into the pantry so that we can have that nourishment to last for the rest of the year.
Back in the spring, my yard was completely covered in weeds and I had no idea what to do, but I signed up for the course and Marisha walked us through class by class, and I was able to transform my yard completely into a thriving garden that I'm still eating from today. And something I loved about this course is that I could totally access it as a beginner, and I know that it's material that I'm going to return to again and again and again throughout my gardening as I learn and deepen and grow more and more.
In the Grow Your Own Produce workshop series, you'll be joining a community of people where you can ask your questions and get support and learn about other people's challenges and successes in their garden every month as we focus on what to do in the landscape to maximize your food production and other themes of the month.
When we ask questions, we get to know each other about our gardens, and it makes it very comfortable to ask these questions to Marisha or to anybody else in class, and that's very helpful. So that makes me feel comfortable to ask, especially because I'm kind of shy.
You may find that some of your questions will be answered by other students in the class as they inquire about what they need to know in their own gardens. Much of the class is spent discussing topics that are relevant to gardening regardless of your location. Handouts are provided as PDFs each month to give further guidance. We cover garden design and planning, soil building strategies, preserving the harvest, seed saving, attracting pollinators, composting, edible flowers, growing herbs, water catchment, cover crops, how to do a soil test, responding to pests and disease, and much more. While based in the Cascadia bioregion, this workshop series has been useful for students throughout the world. If you don't live in the Cascadia bioregion, I will help you adapt the seasonal calendar to your region.
This course has been so valuable for me to understand organizationally what I need to do in order to have a year-round garden, but also to have the support throughout the month and through the growing season is just invaluable.
Not only are you getting to know climate fluctuations intimately and seeing the feedback loops of how your plants respond over time, but you're also creating stability for yourself and your household and your family and your community by being able to grow food that's adapted for where you live. Let's grow more food ecologically starting in your backyard by joining me for the Grow Your Own Produce workshop series.